Well, the Loki hype train is in full-on effect. Everybody seems to be talking about this. Now a lot of people are coming around to the theory that the Enchantress is actually posing as female Loki. Now let's take it one step deeper. It's not actually the Enchantress we all think it is. It is actually a far younger version of the character. Again, evidence to support it will be provided after the intro. Well, here we are talking about the Enchantress once again. Now the collective mind seems to agree, yeah, it's probably Enchantress. That's probably who the female Loki is. She's posing, she's going to be manipulating and toying around with Loki and playing around with his emotions and everybody else's emotions, which is really the key to how the Enchantress gets what she wants. Now, there are some clues so far that this might not actually be how it plays out. Specifically, that the Enchantress we're following could actually have some deeper ties and connections to a much younger version that is being set up for the Young Avengers, which the Young Enchantress, aka Sylvie, is actually a part of. So what I bring up next is speculation, but I think there is some evidence here, and that is the casting of The Walking Dead's Kaylee Fleming, who was cast for Loki, but we have no idea for what besides, well, this credit right here. And one of the current working theories that ties it all the way back to the first episode is that Loki has, of course, done what Loki does, and that's influence history. So when we go back to the first episode and we see that mural and everything and the horns, that's referencing Loki showing back up. Now, Loki left behind a treat for a child. Probably wasn't Loki. It might have been somebody else that's far younger to leave something for somebody else. AKA this younger version of the Enchantress, Sylvie, leaving a treat behind because that's something that she knows a child would like because she herself is somebody that is young. Now, why exactly this would be happening, or how, or why, or any other reason, I have no idea. Again, these Marvel series seem to take twists and turns. The obvious one is adding another member to the Young Avengers. Adding a Asgardian to the Young Avengers makes sense. This could be their in. Finding salvation in somebody that happens to be lost, possibly that was lost during the destruction of Asgard during Ragnarok, because they seem to be tying a lot of elements to that. It's been mentioned a couple times now. We're going to see its destruction. I think this all pans out. This works. There is evidence. There's evidence to support now a younger version of Enchantress and possibly even the older one, maybe both at the same time. And who knows how this is going to play out, but I think over the course of the next 2 to 3 episodes, we will see it all start to become more of a revelation that's slowly built up instead of a let's just drop it all at once.